Hello you Geminis, hello and welcome to your horoscopes with me Veerle, the horoscope for February of 2013 for Gemini. So if you have an ascendant or a stellium or a sun or a moon in Gemini, what is going to happen for you? Well, there is a whole stellium building up in your 10th house, a whole stellium in Pisces. Now, first of all, a planet like Neptune is a very slow planet. So Neptune is in your 10th house for a very, very, very long time. It's now around 2 to 3 degrees. And so it squares up to your sign in Gemini. This can show, especially when you have an ascendant in Gemini, this could show every now and then that you feel confusion when it comes to your direction in life or when it comes to where you're heading at. So, but that is on the background. With these planets who are so slow, we only tend to feel them very much on the foreground when other very fast planets hit them. And this is going to be the case in February. In fact, it's exceptional because there are going to be 4 planets that are going to hit Neptune. So for everyone, it's a Neptune theme going on this month, but especially also for you Geminis, because this is squaring up to your sign. So there is something there that wants to be seen. There is something there that has to do with divinity, that has to do with healing, that has to do with higher ideals that you want to accomplish. And it's probably very much in the work area. So what is happening? The planet Mars is going to hit Neptune. The planet Mercury is going to hit Neptune. That's your ruler. And then it goes retrograde. The planet, the Sun, is going to hit Neptune, and which one did I forget? Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. So these 4 planets are going to hit Neptune, which shows this is going to be an energy of Neptune into your 10th house. Now, normally, Neptune has also, everything has a good and a bad side. And with Neptune, the bad side is confusion and deception. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that. Not that I don't want to see the bad things, but there is also something going on that really is supporting this, and which makes the chances high that you are going to succeed in accomplishing your wishes. Because this Mars, the planet of action, is in your 10th house, and it's in your house of career. If you don't have a career, it's a good time to focus on that, to get the career, to get a new job, probably a more Neptunian job, a job of more helping others, being compassionate, doing something for the collective, could be many things. But if you're in a job, there is this possibility of change of direction towards more this Neptunian stuff that I was talking about. And maybe opportunities, opportunities to get more what you want on a work level, on a career level. Because this Mars, which is action, is very greatly supported by Pluto and Saturn. So Mars is actually supported by Pluto in a trine, so it gives you the energy, and Pluto is in the 8th house, which is a money house, so money of other people, so maybe there's also a connection with that. And Saturn is in Scorpio, and so Pluto is sextiling Mars, I wanted to say, and Saturn is trining that Mars. And with Saturn in Scorpio, it helps to master that Mars and to focus and concentrate on your work. And but Mars is also what we desire and what we want. So it's a good chance, especially the first 2 weeks of the month, to accomplish what you really want. So that is very nice. And that Saturn is in your 6th house. So that's also the house of day-to-day work. It could be work. It's the house of our routines. And for many people, work is also a routine. Things need to be done every day, over and over again. So there's a lot of possibilities for you Geminis to go forward. And especially now Jupiter is going forward again in your sign, as from the very end of last month. So Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in your sign. It is in Gemini. So it is opportunity time for you. It is a time of opening up, not of contracting and restricting. It's a time of chances, and take them. There are good opportunities laying there. Just you have to be able to see them and to go for it and to work them out. What else happens with your ruler? Your ruler is Mercury, and it's the time of the year. Mercury goes retrograde for a week or 3.5, as from the around the 24th of the month. So at the end of the month, you will feel that. So the first 2 weeks of the month are very concentrating, very accomplishing weeks, and then it's time to let it go again and to pause a little bit. You know, the 2 steps forwards and 1 step back principle. And this is also happening in your 10th house, that Mercury going retrograde. So probably again with work, probably again with your social status. And if you don't work, if you say, hey, but I'm a housewife, well, that's how other people see you. You know, the work that you do in the home and the work that you do for the people around you, that is also how other people see you. And it could be the case that you are going to rethink that as well. You're going to do things differently after those 3.5 weeks have gone, have passed further. So it's time again to reflect. And also Saturn in that 6th house is going retrograde as from the 19th. So it's much, I think, for a lot of Geminis, especially those who have an ascendant, it will be that culmination the first 2 weeks considering work, and then the pausing, and maybe, you know, the rethinking of your routines. Because of that, maybe because of the expansion, you will have to do things differently. Or you will have to ask for help to help you to do the day-to-day stuff, or something like that. So, and that will continue for many months, that Saturn in retrograde in your 6th house, that house of day-to-day stuff. So, a very 10th house month, I think, for you Geminis, and that is, especially if you want to accomplish something, I would recommend you to do it the first 2 weeks of the month, if you can, of course. So thank you very much, you Geminis, for listening, and I see you next month. Bye bye.